I know that the man I got here with me, man, I know is probably saying that Belanga's probably gonna get washed easily, and I get it, bro, because I know some things from way back when. I get that, man. But anyway, man, let's leave. What did you think of that fight before we even get into everything, bro?
Think of the Edgar Berlanga versus Canelo.
Yeah, yeah. But you ain't
Good
got to
man.
sugarcoat shit, bro. You ain't got to sugarcoat nothing, man.
Good management skills. Yeah, you got a great manager.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
don't. I mean, I don't really see him winning. To be honest, but he got a great management team. You know, you get him that bag.
yes, indeed, man. But anyway, man, nah, I ain't gonna bring that shit up, man. We know what you capable of on that end and shit like that. Hey man, 903 Boxing is in the building with me, man. I wanted to go ahead and bring him on. This right here, he's another content creator, Charles. Huge fan, huge fan.
Okay.
903, man.
Yo, what's good? Can you hear me real good?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear you, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and start off with him, man, since I've been, with Charles Conwell for a long time. I would say I was like probably one of the closest, not today wonders and shit like that, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
Yo, what's good with your Charles Bad News Conwell, man? I'm a big fan of you. Definitely been following you, man. Um, when I look at your style, I don't know if you've been told this before, but I was telling Connor earlier, you kind of got that throwback style to me, like from like the '80s or something like that. Like you got a throwback style.
Yeah,
Um, you're very defensive, and I was just wondering, do you feel that way, or have you been told that before?
yeah. I've been told that before. I've been told I got a throwback style. That yeah, I'm like kind of like a throwback fighter, but you know what? I've been trying to I've really been working on my game a lot lately. I feel like the boxing world haven't even seen half of me yet. To be honest, I feel like every time I fight, I'm so tight and so tense that people don't get to really see my skills and see like what I really got and see how I really, you know what I'm saying, how really skillful I am and what else I can bring to the table. That's what I'm looking to show this next fight around. To be honest.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see your next performance, man. I thought your last performance was pretty spectacular. I was telling Connor, I was looking at your fight with that Dominican fighter. I can't remember his name. I was watching that fight earlier, and boy, that was a straight up war.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about you. You got 19 fights, but you damn near showed me everything already. Like I've seen you go to war. I've seen you box. I've seen you fight on the back foot. I've seen you fight on the inside. I've seen you fight mid range. So I just think you that fighter, and I consider you a special fighter. You just that fighter that it ain't enough people that heard about you yet. That's all it is to me.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only thing missing, but bro, because I've seen and I think you got very underrated defense also.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was, man, I'm gonna mute you, Charles. Every time that you're done speaking, I'm gonna mute you because there's a little background noise when you're on and shit like that. Like Shawa says, man, he does things defensively that she wishes more fighters would do. The way he rolls under shots, man. But it's not just the way he rolls under shots. It's what he do after he rolls under shots. He takes advantage of it and engages in offense, man. Where did that come from, bro?
Man, to be honest, my dad used to be on me real bad about keeping my hands up when I was a kid. Cause I used to spar like when I was younger, I used to spar like a lot of older guys and stuff like that, and I used to spar a lot of bigger people than me. Cause when I was younger, I was kind of I was big for my size and my age, so I just spar up in age. And he used to always just tell me, man, it just developed and we just grew. It just grew. We just grew it and kept on developing it.
Word up, man. Let me get 903 back on here. All right, 903.
Man, I got another question for you.
Yeah.
I've been looking at 154, man. Um, and I think you a serious problem up there, and I think it's a lot of avoiding. It's a lot of, fighters ain't so quick to mention your name. But
Right.
when I think of a fight, and I don't hear this a lot, but the fight to me that is a top five fight in boxing, that's one of the most explosive fights in boxing. Um, is you and Earl Spence, man. I just want to know what you think about that because I think both of y'all have top three deep inside game in boxing. Both of y'all
Right.
can fight on the inside. Both of y'all go to the body a lot. And
Right.
and both of y'all throw a lot of punches. And both of y'all both throw them short shots, but totally different style.
Right.
It's I just see a war.
Yeah.
And I know you don't mind a war.
Right. I, I think that's like easy work for me. I think he fall more into my style than I fall into his style. I think that'd be easy work for me, especially now. It's like the back half of his career, maybe when he was a little bit more younger, more fresher in the game, probably been a little bit more competitive. But I feel like I'll get him out of there. But that's just me, though.
Man, before I ask another question, man, I'm gonna say something about Charles Conwell, man, that I wish a lot of other fighters would be like. And I don't even know if Charles remembers this or not, man. But we would text back and forth after his fights, several of your fights. We used to text back and forth, man. And he would ask me for feedback, and I would give him an honest opinion, like an honest criticism, man. Like, yo, I'm happy you won. This and that. I think you could have did that better. I think you could have did that better. But I'm glad that you was able to thug it out and get your hand raised. And he appreciates that kind of thing. And I'm wondering why are other boxers not like that, man? Like when we say things, we're doing it because we care about the fighter and we want to see him not make those mistakes again, man. Do you even recall those things, Charles?
To be honest, I remember like asking your opinion on like how I look or what you think about my fight or stuff like that. But I don't really remember just being. But I also try to just be like an open book. You know what I'm saying? Soak up all the game I can. Because you're knowledgeable about boxing, you know about boxing, you know what you're looking at. You've been in boxing long enough to know what you're looking at, know what you see, and know
Yeah.
what you like. You know what working, know what don't work. So I just try to get everybody who I respect opinion, who I think got some knowledge in the boxing game. I mean, I'm not gonna just talk to no random strangers. I'm gonna talk to people who I talk to or who appreciate me or who I respect or who I value their opinion in some kind of way and get their knowledge. And if it worked for me, it worked for me. If it don't, it don't. It don't really matter. I just be, what I'm saying, trying to elevate my game and get better.
Well, shit, I mean, you elevated, man, because after that fight, man, you just went on a rampage. I was like, that's the fuck I wanted right there. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
That's what I wanted, man. Let me bring 903 back in. I'm trying to give him some more airtime, 903. I'm trying to give you as much play as you can, bro.
I already, man. Much appreciation to you, Connor. Much appreciation to you, bro. Um, man. At this point, man, 154. It looked like it's pretty much wide open. Um, who do you see as if we could say it? The 154 pounder. Who's the man at 154? Who would you say?
The man at 154.
Yes, if you had to pick, or like
Other
the
than
man to
myself,
beat.
other than
Yeah, other
myself,
you
probably
yourself.
like
Yeah.
other than myself, then I'd probably say right now it has to be Fedor because you got two belts and everybody else, you know what I'm saying, got one or ain't got none. I have to say Fedor.
Okay. And do you see him beating Earl Spence, or who you see winning that fight?
I think he beat Earl Spence. I ain't gonna lie. I think he beat Earl Spence. That's just me though. I don't know. I just think Earl Spence I think this is like his last hurrah right here. So whoever get him now, I think whoever staying on that is I don't think Earl Spence on that level no more. I think this is his last hurrah though. But I could be wrong, but I just don't think so.
Damn, I forgot to mute him on that, man. But shoot, man. Did you get that at 903?
Yeah. I got that.
Cool. Cool. Hey man, I know that you get ready to fight August 10th. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, man. Can
Yeah.
you tell us about this August 10th venue, man, and as much as you can?
Yeah, I'm fighting August 10th on the Virgil Cheese versus Sergey Boachuk undercard at the Mandalay Bay at the Michelob Arena. I don't really know much about none of that, but I know it's gonna be in Las Vegas, and I'm fighting August 10th.
Man, hey man, let's rewind a little bit though, man. Charles Conwell is 19-0 with 14 knockouts, man. Give him a little bit about you, man, because I mean I know a lot of people. You got 19 fights in, and I don't think people still know who the hell you are, and it's a damn shame, man. So you gotta let them know, man. You gotta tell them, Ohio run boxing, all that other good shit. But tell them about yourself, man.
Like you said, I'm 19-0, 14 knockouts. I'm a 2016 Olympian. I'm undefeated at the 154-pound weight class. I'm just looking to make my mark and take over the division. To be honest, I'm just waiting on, like you said, I'm just waiting on my opportunity to go in there and do what I do. And August 10th is gonna be just another showcase of me just showing how great I am.
Yes, indeed, man. And can you rewind time, man, and speak on any of the memorable not memorable sparring, but memorable amateur fights, man? There got to be a couple of memorable ones, man. I know of one, but I ain't gonna talk about it. But
Yeah. Um, I made a USA team when I was like 17 years old or 18 years old, like that, for the Olympics. So I was fresh, really becoming elite. So I fought all the everybody. To be honest, in amateurs you can't duck nobody. You got to fight or get out of the division. So I just fought them all. I fought Edgar. I fought Cordell Booker. I didn't fought a lot of different people that I don't even remember anymore that I didn't fought. You know what I'm saying? But those are just some of the notable names that I can just remember off the top of my head. But I fought everybody. In amateurs ain't no ducking no hiding. It's the tournaments. Let's get it. The best versus the best.
hey, man, I got a message on my. I didn't really want to even talk about this, man, but they're asking me to ask you this, man. So this ain't coming from me. Just know that. But they wanted to know about a couple of years back, man, when you was supposed to fight, man, and then management pulled you out of the fight and
Yeah.
that whole situation. Can you elaborate on that, or do you not want to speak on that?
I mean, at this point, shit, exactly what they said is exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Yeah.
nothing really else. Ain't you got the answer? You got the answer right there in your question. I don't mean what more do they?
Yeah,
What they
bro. No, I actually threw the management in there myself because I knew the answer.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, yeah. I knew the answer, which is what I sent the message back that I know it was management, man. And people got to understand, man, that when these fighters have managers, which most of them do, I'm a manager myself. I got a few, little rugrats that I throw out there and fight, here in Orlando and in Miami and Philly and all that shit, man. Look, man, sometimes we advise them to do certain things, man, and they trust. They
Right.
just, like, okay, this is what they want. This what, all right, Connell, then cool. That's what we're gonna go with, man. So a
Right.
lot of times you can't put it on the fighter, man. I mean, there are times when you can, but these type of situations you can't put that on the fighter, man, because they're listening to advice from their management. That's why they got them there as a manager, because they're looking out for their best interests. I'll just put it
Right.
like that. I don't want to. Frontline wants to know: are you a freelance fighter or are you with Dazzin?
I'm with Golden Boy now, so whatever. I guess I'm with the Zone. Yeah. I'm with
Yeah,
Golden Boy now.
yeah,
And so yeah, I
we
guess
call it Dazzin. I mean, my bad, man. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
bad.
Yeah. Nah, don't think, bro, man. I know I talk a lot, so go ahead.
Nah. You good, man. You good, man. You keep that sauce in the pot. Yeah, it's that V. So, man, I know one of your goals is to take over the 154-pound division. But how long do you see yourself at 154, and how is it making the weight?
Um, at first, I'm gonna come off that year and a half that I wasn't fighting and stuff like that. I was in training, all while I was doing it. I mean, all while I was fighting, but I was still kind of like I was like training, but I wasn't really losing weight. I wasn't really gaining weight, so I was just like just training the whole time. So I say that first fight coming back, it was probably like the hardest time of me making weight because I just had came back off a long layoff. So I started training camp earlier than what I usually do. But now I think everything just going smooth, and I can be right here for some years. I'm planning to be here for some years until I at least gather either undisputed or at least two belts. I'm at least trying to get to it before I move anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm at least trying to make a mark in this division before I move to another division. It don't make no sense to move up if you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, nothing to stand on.
154 got a lot of interesting fights, man. I don't know if what really entertains you or what really, draws you, man. But you got the Jesus Ramos Jr. of the world. You even got the Xander Zayas on the world, which even though I'm Puerto Rican, I advise against fighting you, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's there yet to fight you, but he is ranked and shit like that. So just kind of wanted to get your opinion on names like that are floating around.
Yeah, them are all. I think those are all good fights. I think those fights are fights that I need to boost my career and get me to where I want to be. Those type of fights. And to be honest, I'm really interested in the fight. If I want to be a world champion, you can't duck and dodge nobody. Once you're world champion, you got to fight whoever right there. So those are the type of fights that's gonna make me even better, pull out the best in me, and show just how really great I am. I'm open and interested in all fights. Like I said, I just can't wait to just prove to everybody, like, man, I'm on that level. I'm really one of those top guys.
Yeah, you ain't got to prove it to me. You got to prove it to them. I already know what you got in the bag, bro. I'm saying, like, hey, bro, like, man, I don't think if people really study film, man, like, I don't even know if he knows he does this shit, but he be having them sneaky, short little uppercuts, man, that look like he didn't even throw a punch and shit. And if you don't rewind the tape, you don't even know he landed that motherfucker, So, where did you learn how to throw these short chopping punches at, man?
Man, just working in the gym, trying to become better, just working with all the coaches at the gym. I feel like that first part of my career, this not like nothing. Like that first part, like these first 19 fights was just me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just me just learning and developing. Now I feel like I'm just like on a whole nother level. It's just now about me just getting more and more comfortable in the ring and people bringing more and more out of me at this point in my career. I feel like those fights were just like I was just going through. I know I was just going through the most. Like I was just trying to win. I was just trying to win. But now I'm gonna show skill and show how much I got and just to become a better overall fighter. I feel like those fights I was just trying to just dog everybody out and just what I'm saying, pound them out, which is not a bad thing. It's still entertaining
Right,
still.
right.
Now I'm just want to be a more of a show more complete fighter I am.
I mean, I don't know if people realize your resume is actually pretty strong, man. For somebody with 19 fights, you got shit. Wendy Toussaint, I think he was 12-0 when you fought him. Ashkevich, I think that's how I'm fucking his name up. He was undefeated. I think you had Juan Carlos Rubio. He was undefeated. Shit, am I forgetting anybody? Uh, I don't know, man. Like what can you do, man? Like a lot of fighters. See, this is the thing right here, man. You got fighters that get built up, man, by fighting a lot of easy fights, and then you get somebody like Charles Conwell, who's you know doing it the hard way, the right way, man. He's challenging himself every time he steps in the ring, and I like it because it lets me know that he's trying to improve and get to that elite level. That's what that tells me when you keep, taking on these challenges like that, man. Could you speak on these undefeated fighters that you've taken the O from?
Yeah, man, just I feel like you said, I'm taking them as they come. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to prove to everybody I'm the best, and I just want to show levels and that I'm a real threat in the division. Like I don't know what more can I say. Like fight undefeated fighters, that's real hard. They don't want to lose their O, and then you don't want to lose your O. So it's really like they really trying to win. And I feel like with fighting those undefeated fighters, that brought out the best in me. Like when I fight people who's not on the caliber I do, like or I feel like I don't even stop them. That's why I feel like when I don't fight people who who's a threat to me. I feel like they don't get the best out of me. I feel like I don't stop them. I just don't perform well when I don't fight people who bring the best out of me. And when I fight, the better people I fight, the better names or better records or better resumes. I feel like that's what bring the best out of me. That's when you see me perform at a higher level and just just elevate my game. So that's what I'm really trying to just do. When I fight people who's not that good, I just feel like I'm not really as motivated. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to really go out there and just, I don't know, it's just something about it. I can't fight people. And that's why I feel like when that's why I'm 19 or 14 knockouts. Like them five people, I feel like they wasn't really bringing the best out of me. Five people I did knock out. So that's just me though.
But I only saw like maybe two performances that weren't they weren't bad. You won and you did your thing, man. But I only saw two that I was like, man, he could have did more. If he'd have stepped on it,
Yeah,
he would have got him out. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it's like it was like two fights that I felt that you kind of like, oh no, I guess playing with your food.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, let me bring 903 back in, man, because I'm really trying to get my man here to get some shine with you, man.
Yeah, man. Um, I'm gonna ask you this, like I was speaking earlier about as far as the throwback style. What kind of fighters do you like looking at? As far as like from the '70s, '80s, or even the '90s, or what's some of your favorite fighters to watch film on?
You know what? Like this has been like the last year or two. I really started getting really tapped into like the old school fighters. I was really like I just like to watch the people like my generation and like one generation before like Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. Now I'm really starting to get real tapped into like the old school fighters and just really watching them for real, just because of my coaches just been trying to put me on game. Like I never really just like watching old school throwback fights. I don't know, just something about it. But now I'm really starting to study them and just learn about them, and I'm just starting to watch like everybody for real. Even if it comes to small guys, big guys. Uh, who I be watching now? Salvador Sanchez. Who else? Donald Curry. I'm just watching like a Mike McCall. I'm just trying to like watch everybody who older now, because that's where the real knowledge came from. That's where it all began. So I'm truly trying to tap back into like my older boxing type. Yeah.
Man, speak a little bit about that Soul City, man. You gotta give them a shout out, bro. You know the
Oh yeah,
team.
shout definitely shout out to the squad. We've been working hard in the background, and we just been grinding, keep elevating our game, keep trying to just get better. But not just only me, but all the fighters in the gym. We just keep developing, getting better, and growing together, and just giving each other game inside the ring and outside the ring. As far as what I'm saying, just your team management, just like
Let
business,
them know some of them
whatever.
fighters that are coming out of that Soul City, man. Name a couple of them fighters, man, for people to know, because they might not know they're from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got OJ3, Arthur Jones the third, myself, um, who else? Jeremiah Lewis Watts, my brother Isaiah Steen. It's a lot of us, and we just been in the gym, just grinding, just trying to get better. And shout out to
Yeah,
the kids in the gym. Shout out to the kids in the gym too, who always be able to push and support us too.
yeah. I seen your squad down here in Orlando, man. I think Arthur Jones, I think, fought down here, and I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's who it was, man. I was there for another fighter, but 903, man, you there?
Yeah,
It's your flow, bro. It's your flow.
yeah. Can you hear me? So like you said, you plan on being at 154 for a minute, and I definitely see why. Like I said, I could see you there for at least a couple more years, because 154 is definitely one of the most hottest divisions right now. It's a lot of hot talent, a lot of smoke down there. But how high in weight do you see yourself going?
Like I said, I'm trying to. If I don't get a chance to become undisputed in the weight class because of politics, I at least want to grab two belts before I, make another move up to a division. I don't want to just uh take one belt, get one belt and leave. I would love to get a couple or a few or even all of them if it's possible. If the politics ain't in the way, I'd love to get all the belts, but I'm at least trying to stay for as long as I can and then move up, because I know the middleweight division is kind of dead too right now. But I would like to stay right here, make a name for myself, build my name up, so when I come to the 160, I have some leverage when I go up there.
Man, let's go ahead and get the skeleton out the room, man. Because you know, people ain't gonna ask. I'm a goddamn ass. You know, you think Terrence Crawford to be there, man? When you know what I'm saying? You think he gonna be around? You think he'll fight you?
To be honest, do I think Terrence Crawford gonna be around? I'm gonna say don't really think so, man. I think he got about two more, maybe one or two more fights left in him that even make sense for his career. You know what I'm saying? After
Yeah.
he grab his belt, if he don't fight Canelo or if he don't fight Fundora, that's the only two things you can do. Like, what else is there to do in the division? Like, you can either which I wouldn't even. I would rather fight Canelo if I was him. So I would fight Canelo, and if I win, lose, or draw, I would just ride off into the sunset. If I fight Fundora, I'd fight Fundora, beat Fundora, then fight Canelo, and then ride off to the sunset. Like, what else more for your career can you really do at the division that makes sense for you, financially and like, you know what I'm saying, for your career? Like, it's
I ain't gonna
nothing
lie.
else.
I wish he would have. I really wish, and I know that's wishful thinking. I really wish he would have, tried his luck with Boots Ennis, bro. That's just me, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
You and everybody else. You and everybody else. I would like to see the fight too. Though. Be perfect. I
Yeah.
would like to see the fight too.
903. Oh, he fell out, man. But that's all right, man. Yeah, man. Like I really I get it, man. Like I understand the business of boxing. I know that it's not gonna generate the money that he would get out of a
Right.
Canelo. I get that shit, but
Right.
as a boxing fanatic and a boxing
Yeah.
fan, I'm looking at this like, bro, Boots got next, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, can we see this? Because I know Terrence Crawford is a dog. I mean, that's what makes the fight good. It looks
Right.
like it's an explosion right there, man. That's the same thing. Like, I know that, you the best kept secret and all that shit. But if people really knew your style and knew what you was about, you and Bud is also an explosive fight.
Right.
You
And
know, so that's
yeah, I agree with you though. I feel like, but like you said, just it makes sense. It make boxing sense, but it don't make business sense. It make a lot of boxing sense, but it don't make a lot of business sense.
but we gonna disagree on something though, man. Fedora getting knocked the fuck out, man. That tall ass giraffe looking motherfucker ain't gonna, man. Come on, bro. Come
I don't
on,
know.
man.
I didn't think Spence over the hill, man. I don't know.
But this my thing. All right, peep game, Charles. Peep game, bro, man. I see, look, Spence likes to go to the body. That tall motherfucker, what's gonna be open? The body. He gonna eat that body all up, that skinny individual. Eh, what's Fundura gonna do? He been knocked out. When Mendoza knocked him out, I told people he was gonna get knocked out. Yeah, and they laughed at me, but I'm like, bro, he getting knocked out by Mendoza. And I say the same thing. He getting knocked out by Spence, man. He gonna cut that body off, and he's skinny. He ain't gonna take them body shots, bro. I get it that Fundura's a quote unquote dog, man, but we gonna disagree, man. I mean, I know, hey, bad news. We're gonna have to disagree on that one, bro.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good fight though. If it happens, so I don't know if it's happening or not. They making it seem like it is. It ain't. It's gonna
It
got
is
pushed back.
happening. It is
I
happening.
say.
It's gonna
So,
happen, man. See, what people need to stop doing is listening to Dick Glazier and them, man. They be on some funny shit, bro. I don't know, man. They be on some funny shit. Y'all, man, look. Man, they just be on some funny shit, man. They'll put anything out, man, for views and clicks and retweets and this and that. I'm like, bro, man, just give them the real, man. Just give them the real, man. And that's what I don't like about social media. They pollute it to the point where nobody knows what's real. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Now, unless you in the inside and you got people that talk to you from the inside, which I do,
Right.
I get direct information. I'm like, okay, cool. So I just don't even watch Twitter or none of that shit, man. And
Right.
I don't listen to it, man. And we go back to the Berlanga situation, man. When he signed with the Zone and Eddie Hearn, I told everybody, I said, look, the reason he signed there was because Eddie guaranteed him the Canelo fight. I don't know what number fight it's going to be, but he guaranteed him that fight. That's in his contract. So that was a couple of years.
I heard he about to get 8 figures for this fight. I knew
8
it's
figures.
only a moment of time.
Exactly correct. I don't know where you got that information from, but that is correct. 8 figures. Yes, it is.
Ah, man. Shout out to his manager, man. Golly.
Yeah. But I mean, what I like about that fight, though, man, and I know the history, you know, that was there in the amateurs with you and him and all that. I get all that. We're not gonna dive into that shit or nothing like that. But the thing that I did like about him, because I was critical about him. I ain't gonna lie, I was critical when he was with Rozier. I'm like, why would you change what was working for you as a youngster to something that ain't working for you? Just because you was getting them knockouts, it wasn't looking like to me that it was working. You know, the minute 2 fights ago, he left Rozier, came down to Tampa, and got back with Mark. When he got back with Mark, I said, okay, he's gonna look a lot better. I don't know where he's gonna get, you know, how far he's gonna get, but at least I know he recognized that he had to go back to the drawing board and start, you know, with what was working initially for him. So for that, I have to salute him, and you know, may he put up a better fight than a lot of people think is what I'm picking him. I'm picking him just because, well, I'm Puerto Rican. Fuck it, I'll say it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
support your people. Yeah.
You know, but you know, there's only one person, non-Puerto Rican, that if Berlanga fought, I would say Berlanga's definitely losing. That's Kevin Newman.
You think so?
I know so.
I thought you about
You know
to say
Kevin Newman?
Light skinned dude with Floyd.
Yeah, with Roy.
I thought he used to be with Floyd.
He used to be with Floyd, man. He came down here to Florida. He's over there in Pensacola. He's over there with Roy Jones. He's been looking great, man. Maybe I shouldn't say this publicly, man, but I seen him knock out Caleb, man, in sparring.
Caleb who?
Plant.
That ain't clipped him?
Clipped him, bro. Maybe I shouldn't have let that out, but god damn it, it's the truth. And I got the proof on my phone, Charles. I got the goddamn proof on my phone, bro.
Man, it's practice.
Why you think?
It's practice.
Nah,
it's
bro.
practice,
No. Let me, man. All right. Let me break this down to you, bro, man. It started as practice. Then Caleb started talking. Kevin said, all right, motherfucker, you won't take this shit serious now. And then, you know, shit, you know how it gets in the gym. Shit got real.
Gym war.
It got real. And when it got real, Caleb cracked. That's all I'm saying, bro. Caleb cracked. That's why when Caleb, you know, his opponent backed out, Kevin jumped up, said, hey, bro, I'll step in. Oh, Caleb ain't trying to answer that call. Yeah. Man, I gave these people too much sauce, man. I shouldn't have said shit, but I got it on my phone.
That's somebody. I didn't know that either. That's crazy, though.
Bro, Charles, you know what, man? You know what? I might share it with you, bro. I might. But I got proof on my phone, bro.
Oh, man.
And it's the difference between sparring and when this shit flip the switch and gets serious.
Yeah.
And when the shit got serious, and see, because Caleb was running his mouth of what happened.
Yeah.
Kevin don't like that shit, bro. He's like, man, fuck that shit. We ain't sparring no more. We fighting, you know?
Right.
And bro, man, look, Kevin been through a lot. I know him personally, man. He been through a lot, and I understand why he got the 2 losses. I understand everything he was going through in life, bro. This Kevin right now, oh, he ready.
He locked in.
He locked in, bro.
What way he campaigned at 68 or 60?
68.
Okay, man. I want to see him. I want to see him in there with some big fights. I believe. I believe what you say, kind of. I believe what you say. So I want to see. Hopefully, he gets some big names, or at least to get somebody up and coming and click them and get to some big names.
And he was trying to get Berlanga, but that fight was not gonna happen either, man. But you heard what happened with that, right? Just footage leaked out, man, of him fucking up Berlanga in the gym. And Berlanga took it personal and was trying to take it out on Kevin. Kevin said, I ain't leaked the shit. But since it's already out there, you have a problem with it, well, then fuck it. Let's make a fight then and, you know, get rid of it that way. But he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the one who leaked the footage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Kevin's actually a humble dude. He's real silent. He don't be talking shit or nothing like that, man. So you know how these people are, man. You get so many people in the gym. You got these phones out and all that other shit, and then they put the shit on Instagram, and he don't even know it's out. You know, he getting shit talked about him, man. He's like, whoa, wait a minute, bro. Wait, I didn't even put that out. But since you're talking crazy, we're boxers, man. We can get a contract. We can fight in the ring and settle it. That's all. But yeah, man. But Dave, man, do you have do we know the opponent, man, for the August 10th? Or
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Mexican dude. He was like 18-2, but then the guess the Mexican dude couldn't make the weight, so they found this guy, Kahiri Ray.
uh-oh. Okay. Hey, Cut West said, don't ever give that footage to Ray Jackson. I won't. Oh, yeah, go ahead, man. My bad. You got a call, didn't you?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, like I was saying, I was supposed to fight a Mexican dude. He was like 18-2 or not, but he couldn't make the weight. And so now we fighting this dude, Kahiri Gray. And we just gonna, like I said, just keep doing what we supposed to do and get him out of there and move on to the next. And hopefully something big should be next. Or bigger than that, for sure.
That's the one thing I wish that the boxing fans would understand, man, because this happens a lot, bro. A lot. Let's just take, for example, Boots Ennis his last fight, bro.
Yeah.
It was a replacement fighter, but what the fuck can he do? The other guy, got injured.
Right.
But then they try to hold that against you or Boots, and I'm like, what do you want them to do? They didn't put in the. Do they even know how hard it is to do a training camp?
Man, I'm trying to tell people, bro. I be like, man. Every time I have a training camp, I be like, man, dang, man, this is annoying. Like, man, I really can't stand it. But as soon as after the fight and after the win, you be like, man, that wasn't that bad. I'll probably do that again.
But I say that to say this, man, that when a fighter gets injured, can't make weight, pulls out for whatever reason, bro, these fighters ain't trying to just sit it out. They hey, I done trained already. Put me somebody in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, yeah, for sure. You got it. This fight it can't be canceled.
Plus the bread, man. I want my bread.
Man, come on, man. This is my life. This is how I make money. This how you live. So of course, yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, Charles, man, I really do appreciate you, man. I appreciate you more than you know, man. Believe it or not, man. I fuck with you heavy, man.
It's good to be back with you and good to be back talking. We got to talk again after the fight, too.
After the fight, man, that's what we definitely got to do that, man. But I want to go ahead. I ain't going to hold your Saturday up and shit. I want you to give some last words and let people know where they can follow you at, man, as well, man. So they, because I mean, shit, his Instagram posts all his fights and all that other shit, man. So let them know where they can follow you and give them some last words, bro.
Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms. Charles Conwell, just my first and last name, no spaces, no underscores, and just make sure y'all tune in August 10th on Dazzin. Don't miss it. August 10th on Dazzin, Las Vegas, Michelob Arena, Mandalay Bay. I'm gonna put on another great performance, and then we want something bigger next. Let's hopefully we get it.
Oh, we gonna get you something bigger next, man. And I'm telling you, man, anything I could do, man, to get you some more exposure, I'm open for it, bro. I'm open for it. That's what it's all about, getting you exposure, man.
I gotta go out to Florida and go far now. It's some good work. Sound like I got out there and get some work in with the Florida boys now, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. I be getting in the gyms too, man, but I ain't getting in there with you. Nah, your shot's a little too short for me, bro. I ain't gonna see them shits, man.
Yeah, we gotta. Hopefully, I'm gonna tell my coach one day, man. We gotta go to Florida. I connect with you. You can show me some good gyms, get some good work though, for sure.
Oh man, no doubt, man. You got a good one over there in Tampa. You got a couple of good ones in Orlando. The one in Tampa where the Valle brothers. I don't know if you know Dominique and the Valle brothers and shit, man.
I think I do know what you're talking about. The two brothers. They look like twins. Almost. They just one smaller, one bigger.
Yeah. I like the younger one. I like better, man. I just like his boxing better. He's just more skillful, man. And his older brother get mad at me for saying that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, man, you a dog, man. You be coming straight forward, doing all that shit, but your brother smooth with that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? He can box, man. And Orlando, man. Even right here in Jacksonville, where I live, man. Like I
You
live
live in
right down.
Jacksonville? You live in Jacksonville?
Live right, bro. I live right down the street from Nate Campbell.
My friend, live in Jacksonville. I'm about to go down there and visit him. I'm gonna have to hit you up when I'm in Jacksonville. After my fight, I'm
Man,
going down there
hit
to
me
visit
up.
my friend. Yeah.
You hit me up, and I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you to Nate Campbell's gym.
Okay, so
We do that, man. I mean, I know you. I hope you know who Nate Campbell is. Shit, but
yeah, that's the black dude who was you know, the boxer. Black dude.
yeah, the guy that Tim Bradley headbutted all fight. But yeah, that him. Yeah. I'll take you around, man, and then I'm gonna have to take you to Trap House Chicken, bro.
I'm coming out to Jacksonville. My friend in the military, and he live out in Jacksonville, and that's like my childhood friend from when we was kids, and his birthday coming up. So I told him I'm coming
Got
out
you, man.
after
We
my
gonna go to
fight.
Trap House Chicken, man. I'm saying I'm gonna take you to the spot. I took Nate Campbell there, and that motherfucker left out of there like a preacher, man. You know.
Now that's his new spot. You done got him a new spot.
Yes. And he put his gym next to the motherfucker. I swear to God, he had a different location. He put his gym next to that motherfucker. I promise you, man. Like on the same strip.
Mm-hmm.
I said, God damn, man, it was that good? Yeah, man. Who's the main bout? I want to look for tickets. Who's the main bout? I want to look for. Who's the main event on that one? On your fight?
Virgil Ortiz, main event.
Oh, yeah, the Virgil Ortiz. Yeah.
Bohachuk.
Yeah, the Virgil Ortiz Bohachuk. Man, Shaw, you gonna get tickets that this late? Man, shit, if you can get tickets, let me know. Shit. But I ain't gonna hold you up, man. See, I can talk all night and shit. I can't do that to you like that, man. But
You are good.
appreciate you, bro.
No doubt. Thanks for having me on, man. We're gonna do it again.
Yes, sir. All right, man. That was Charles Conwell, man. Always good to talk to him, man. He's a tremendous individual, man. Highly underrated. Doesn't get the exposure he needs, and man, we got to do better as a community, man, to try to get all of these fighters that are deserving of the exposure, some exposure, man. Whether it be on my platform, whether somebody else brings them on their platform, or bro, retweets, sharing shit on Instagram for them. And we got to do this, man, for people like a Charles Conwell, man, because they're hitting gems. They're hitting gems, man. And man, I'm telling you, man, what you